welcome back to another video. So right now it's that time of year where we're transitioning into the fall season. And since earlier this year I shared with you how we plant our pumpkin patch and also how we grow our potted mums, this week I thought I'd share with you a little behind the scenes peek of how we actually prepare our fall farm stand for our customers. Now, we've been operating our self-serve fall farm stand for 3 years now. And I tend to think that every year it just gets a little bit better. It's definitely a highlight of our year, and so let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. So remember that corner lot that I showed you in this video right here, where I shared about our flower farm stand? Well, that's the same lot that we use for our fall farm stand. We just have a lot more product that we will fill the space with. Each year we aim to have our fall farm stand open to visitors right around Labor Day. Now that may sound early to a lot of you, but we have a lot of product to move during the fall season, and so starting in early September gives us enough time to do that. So how exactly do we set up? How do we go from this to this? Well, we use a mixture of old hay wagons, wood pallets, old apple crates, and even wooden spools to display our products. We honestly don't spend a lot of money on our display pieces. I mean, these items, they stay outside all season long in all sorts of weather, which can really shorten their lifespan. So all of these wooden pieces are usually things that we collect for free or are inexpensive finds from Facebook Marketplace. Really, we just want to elevate our pumpkins off the ground slightly so they're not left sitting on either the dewy or muddy ground. There's really not a method to our madness in terms of where each of our display pieces go. My goal really with our setup is to make shopping easier for our customers. I want things spread out so that there's really room to roam, but not so spread out that people feel like they're having to carry their large and heavy pumpkins a long ways back to their cars. So once the display pieces are in place, then it's just a matter of filling them with plenty of pumpkins. This initial setup, it takes a lot of pumpkins and even more hands to get everything just right. We pick pumpkins for what feels like days, and we use anything and everything to haul our pumpkins from the field. Honestly, I'm so thankful for the loads of family members that volunteer so much of their time to help us with this first initial push of the season. I mean, we need enough product to actually be at our farm stand so that even if we have a busy day, we're not totally depleted. I want our customers to feel like they have options no matter when they choose to shop or visit our farm stand. I'll be honest, I wish I had a little bit more video footage of us stocking this first round of pumpkins, but because of how busy we were with flower orders this year, and because of just a crazy busy schedule in general, we stocked this first round literally in the middle of the night. And while it was too dark to video the process, I will share with you some clips I was able to capture in the daylight. While we don't sort our pumpkins by variety once they're at the farm stand, we more or less sort things by weight and size. And that's because it makes it easier to label our prices. Each grouping of pumpkins, whether it be on a pallet or a spool, it represents a certain price point, some whole dollar amount. Believe it or not, even in this day and age, we still operate our farm stand using the honor system. Our customers, they visit our farm stand at their convenience because we're always open. They choose whichever pumpkins they like, they tally a total themselves, and then pay us either using cash, which they place in our cash box, or we do accept Venmo payments as well. While it seems scary to just leave the products that we've worked so hard to grow basically just out by the side of the road, we've had great luck using the honor system, and I credit social media for a lot of that. You know, since the beginning of our season, I've made it a priority to share a lot of the process of growing pumpkins and mums through both Facebook and Instagram stories. And while that's a great way to build excitement within our community for the products that we do intend to sell later in the season, more importantly, I think that showing that process, it really illustrates the hard work that goes into something like our fall farm stand. You know, I've had so many kind messages this year from locals who would say things like, I had no idea just how much work you guys did to grow this stuff. You know, it makes me want to support your farm stand even more. So if you're going to go down that road of operating a farm stand using the honor system, I can't encourage you enough to really share with people the behind the scenes. When you do that, I think it really helps cut down on theft because it makes people think twice. You know, they're just no longer stealing a pumpkin, but they're actually stealing from a family. So once this first setup is stocked and in place, the rest of the season, it's just a matter of making sure that we keep it stocked. You know, we add more mums as they begin to crack bud and are ready for purchase. We continue to pick pumpkins to replace the pumpkins that are bought. We make sure that our corn stalk bundles and then our straw bales, they stay stocked as well. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward process, and it's simple and yet effective, and I think that's what makes our fall season so profitable for us. Now in this quick video, I'm sure that I'm missing out on something. So if you have more questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them there. I promise we'll be back to more flower content in next week's video, but I'm so glad that you took the time to hang out with me here today. Now, one thing before you go, if you could, please give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below if you haven't already. I really hope that you enjoyed the content in this video, and as always, I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye guys.